if you had to choose like one artist out of Home Team to collaborate with, like your best chemistry, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
who would it be out of all Home
It's
Team?
DJ for sure.
DJ for
Hell yeah.
sure.
But that's cause like DJ is like that's my brother for real, for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like we
Okay.
damn near really grew up together for real, cause we
Okay.
went to high school together, so we known each other since we was like really like 15, 16
Oh
or some shit.
yeah. I feel you. So,
Yeah.
would you and DJ ever put out a collab tape?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We put out one last year.
Oh,
CantGo
really?
DJ. Yeah.
Okay.
And it man actually shout out CantGo DJ. That is like to date like
Mhm.
my biggest project on some shit.
Yeah, that's your favorite one.
Honestly, if I when I think about all my projects, yeah, like it was the most fun to put together, just because I was working on the whole thing with DJ, but then also because we like pushed the boundaries in terms of like our artistry
Yeah.
and kind of like challenged ourselves to do things that we hadn't normally done,
Okay.
experimenting with different kinds of beats and shit like that, a different just schedule all around. Like we was grinding for real on that project, working like 11 p.m. to like 5 in the morning on some
Okay.
shit. So yeah.
So, did you guys make all that project in like one night? Or-
Nah, that came together last summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
over the whole the
So-
whole summer.
So did it like all the songs you guys made for that project? Did it make the cut, or did you guys scrap some?
Oh yeah, we scrapped some for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we scrapped some. Me and DJ make a lot of music, and so we were pretty selective in choosing the best ones. But then also like just balancing our business perspectives as well. Choosing some of the ones that were most marketable, and it worked, which was
Mhm.
crazy. Like I remember thinking back on one song, Baby X3, and it has like a Jersey club type beat, and when we were making it, I'm like, yeah, bro, this is gonna be like the most like marketable one, just because of like this is a popular sound that people
Yeah.
fuck with. And man, I ended up performing that song at like 3 different times on campus last semester. So
Yeah.
like in the fall type shit, I performed it at homecoming. Ended up that same week opening up for Desi Banks too, with that song, and then ended up performing at the club too. Like that shit was turned.
Okay. And you said that was Baby Three Times, right?
Yeah.
And
Hell
that was
yeah.
off of the DJ project that you guys had?
Yeah, hell yeah. And that was the first video that you edited.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, that was. I remember that one. So, did DJ produce that one too?
Nah, so that project, DJ wasn't producing quite yet. He started
Okay.
producing like towards the end of last year
Okay.
on some shit. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
How many songs would you say you guys have together?
Man, I would say well over 20. And that says a lot, just considering that like I'm all the way in Florida and he's still in Chicago. But we're always like pretty much most of the times that we're recording, we're kind of like talking to each other and shit. So like even when I'm recording solo stuff and he's recording solo stuff, like we'll still be somewhat in the same room in a sense.
So, now you said you're in Florida, and I know most of the Home Team's in Chicago. Is it hard to collaborate with them? Like, now that they're in Chicago, you're in Florida.
I would say to an extent, yeah. To an extent, like I can't necessarily be present in the studio sessions, or like when we got like meetings and shit like that. But like when it comes to the things that I feel like matter most, I make sure that like I can be there. Like whether it's a show, a trip, anything that we've done this year like that, I've been there.
No, yeah. Okay, so now, do you have any Home Team shows coming up in like Florida where you're at, or are all of them been in Chicago so far?
They've all been in Chicago.
Okay.
It would be fire to get home team down to Florida though,
No, yeah.
for sure.
Has anyone came down there?
DJ's
Home
coming
Team?
down. DJ's
Okay.
coming down. Yeah, he's coming down either August or October. So
Okay, okay. So you guys said you got 20 songs together.
yeah,
And
hell yeah.
are all of them? So I know that you got a new project coming up called Hustlin' the Blues. Are any of those songs making it onto the new one, or are you just kind of recording all new songs for Hustlin' the Blues?
So me and DJ, yeah, we've recorded since he started producing, and so one of the songs that he produced is gonna be on there.
Okay.
Hell yeah.